not the perfect paradise that people make it out to seem. I want you to know the true meaning of what it is to be in the Dominican Republic. It's not always about the Instagram pictures and the filters. Hidden costs and things that people don't plan for usually are surprises for many foreigners when moving to the Dominican Republic. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, I'm Jonah, and today I'm going to share with you some of the surprising reasons why moving to the Dominican Republic may not be the tropical paradise that you encountered. And the last one, pay close attention to. Let's dive in. The first mistake many foreigners or expats make when moving to the Dominican Republic is expecting that the cost of living be significantly cheaper. While some aspects are relatively cheaper, the cost of living in the Dominican Republic can be much higher than other Latin American countries. Maintaining that similar lifestyle of that in the United States or Europe or wherever you're moving from can be high. Imported goods, private healthcare, and international schools can easily add up quickly, making it more expensive than anticipated. That's something that a lot of people don't take into account. Now, the reason why I say that is because you have things such as higher electricity costs. Here, you're not gonna have the luxury of being able to have your AC on all day like you would in the United States and having a central AC. Each room has mini splits, therefore each room controls it. And usually most people only have it on in the PM hours or maybe in the evening when it gets hot. But if you run your AC all day, you expect your bill to be 3 or 4 times higher than that. Dining out is not as cheap as people think. If you're living in places like Santo Domingo, Santiago, Punta Cana, going out for dinner for 2 can easily add up to be $100 to $200 a meal. Now, don't expect to come out here and find places where you can eat for $5, $6 a meal, because although you can, I know many people that are moving to Dominican Republic are looking for, like I said, that parallel move, meaning that they want to maintain that similar lifestyle that they do back in the States. If you're someone that doesn't eat fast food in the United States, you're not going to eat fast food in the Dominican Republic. One of the things that oftentimes people forget are the import taxes that are associated when items and supplies are imported to the Dominican Republic. Gasoline prices are one of the most expensive in Latin America here in the Dominican Republic. Most of the things are going to be 18 to 30% more expensive than they are back in the States. So for example, if I wanted to buy this cell phone, let's just say hypothetically this cell phone is $1,000. Well, when it comes into import, it's going to pay an 18% tax. So this phone here is going to cost me $1,180, close to $1,200. So for those that have children, here public education is not going to be an option like in the States. You're going to have to put your kids in a private school where these can cost upwards 10 to 20,000 plus per year. So don't expect it to be $200 a month. These are going to be prices that are charged in US dollars. The Dominican Republic is expensive. It's not cheap like many people think. Hidden costs and things that people don't plan for usually are surprises for many foreigners when moving to the Dominican Republic. Make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell, because I will be releasing a video here in the coming weeks looking at an in-depth cost of living in the Dominican Republic, groceries, health insurance costs, car payments, things that people are asking for. We're gonna go to the grocery store, we're gonna take a look at it, so make sure to hit that below. Expecting people to adapt to them rather than them adapting to the culture. Now, I can't tell you how many times I see people move to the Dominican Republic, expecting people to talk their language because they don't wanna learn Spanish. They want things to operate how it's done in their country. They don't wanna adapt to how things are here. Do not move to the Dominican Republic. Let me be clear, do not move to the Dominican Republic if you think you're gonna change the way driving happens, if you think that you're gonna see the way people are on the streets, dancing, the music, the colmados, you are not going to change that. If you are someone who doesn't like to interact with others, do not move to the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic is a culture of people who are friendly, people who say hello to one another. People like our country because of our culture, because of our food, and more importantly, because of our people. So if you're somebody that's going to come out here and try to change things, if you're gonna be a Karen, all right, do not move to the Dominican Republic, because you're going to have the worst time ever. We have to understand that infrastructure here in the Dominican Republic isn't going to be the same. If you're somebody that works from home and you're wanting to live in a rural, remote area. Unfortunately, in 2024, there are still areas that lack water access and power access on a consistent basis. So you want to take those things into account. However, if you are living in Santo Domingo and you are living in a more developed city, you are going to have more access to better electricity, better water sources, high-speed internet, and things of that sort. 5G is available here in the Dominican Republic, but it depends on where you are. If you're in bigger cities like Santo Domingo or Santiago, you will have access. Something else that people think about is that Dominican Republic is free for all. No, there's law and order here, right? So for example, you may see people running red lights, but there is transportation and police, I meant that they're gonna give you citations for running red lights, parking illegally, not having your registration tags. So don't think that you're gonna come to the Dominican Republic and just do whatever you want. There are organizations that oversee and maintain control here in the Dominican Republic, because I think a lot of times when foreigners come here, oh, I'm in the Dominican Republic, I can do whatever. No rules exist. No. So if you are thinking about moving here, take those things into consideration. Before you trade your current life for the tropical life in the Dominican Republic, remember, paradise isn't perfect. Consider the hidden costs, the cultural shift, and the lifestyle changes that you would be impacted when moving to the island. Think twice, plan wisely, and make sure this dream destination is truly the right fit for you. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell if you'd like to see more content about life in the Dominican Republic. Until next time.